Hello everyone and welcome to this full body and balance yoga flow. When you're ready, meet me on the mat in a seated position. You can sit cross-legged, or if it's more comfortable, you can also sit in thunderbolt, so sitting on your heels. And wherever you are, rest your hands onto your legs, soften your gaze or close your eyes, and take a couple of deep breaths to settle into your practice. Relax your shoulders, your jaw, and take this moment to listen inward. See how your body feels. Just observing without any judgment. We're going into a couple of seated stretches next, so you can choose if you'd like to blink your eyes open or keep them closed. And inhale your arms high, palms touch, and exhale, twist to the left. Your right hand comes to your left knee, left hand just behind you on the mat. With your next inhalation, reach your left arm over to the right and exhale, twist. Twice more. Inhale to reach and exhale, twist. Once more. Then hold your twist, and if you'd like to deepen, place your left arm to your lower back, so the back of your left hand comes to your right hip. Very gently turn forward again, keep your hands down. And if you're sitting cross-legged, switch your legs so the other leg is in front. And inhale your arms high and exhale, twist to the right. With your next inhalation, reach your right arm over to the left and exhale, twist. 2 more. And stay in your twist. And again, if you'd like to deepen, place your arm to your lower back. Gently return to center and then make your way into tabletop. Your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And let's do a couple rounds of cat-cow here, following your breath. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. And exhale, round your spine, gaze comes down. Keep flowing through that. And of course, you can always add as much movement here as you wish. After your next exhalation, return to a neutral spine. Tuck your toes and lift your knees to hover them just above the mat. Press the mat away with your hands, really engaging through your shoulders, your core. We're here for 2 more breaths. And then lift up, downward facing dog. Pedal out your legs. You can do this slow or a little bit faster. Find stillness. Your legs extended, maybe soft bend in your knees, your hips high. And spinal waves. Roll forward into plank. Then bend your knees, lift up, downward dog. 3 more. Roll forward and downward dog. Hold your downward dog. And slowly walk your feet forward to come into a forward fold. Keep a soft bend in your knees. Relax your upper back, your neck. If you like, you can bring your hands to opposite elbows and take a gentle rock from side to side. Swing forward and backward. Release your arms down. And bend your knees and rise up to chair pose, your arms high. Come into Tadasana, hands to your heart. And before we go into a couple of standing exercises, we're focusing on our feet. So your hands can be in any position. Then begin to lift only your big toes off of the mat. Then ground your big toes and lift the other 4 toes up. Ground them down, lift your big toes. Ground them down and the other 4 toes. Ground all toes down. Now lift them all up and spread them wide. Really feeling the engagement through your entire feet. and slowly release. Wonderful. Now, root down through your right foot and slowly lift your left knee up and hug your knee into your chest or into your belly. And roll out your ankle, going in one direction first. And then switch. Find stillness and twist to the left. So your right hand stays on your left knee. Your left arm reaches back. Keep your gaze focused on one point. This really helps to stay in balance. Turn forward again, hands to heart. And mini warrior 3. Float your left leg back. Doesn't have to be high. You can always keep your toes on the mat. Your standing leg, your right leg is softly bent. And then as softly as you can, step your left foot back into a high lunge. Reach both arms high. And with your next exhalation, twist to the right. Right arm back, your left arm forward. Warrior 2, turn to the left. Your right leg is in front. Make sure your front knee is pointing straight forward. And peaceful warrior. Flip your front palm and stretch back. Side angle, bring your right hand or your right elbow to your front knee. Your left arm reaching up or forward, whatever feels good. Just make sure your upper body is turned to the side and your shoulders are stacked. Return to peaceful warrior. This time extend your front leg for reverse triangle. Back to side angle. And if you like, you can go a little bit deeper here by placing your right hand onto the mat, right next to your front foot. Rise up and stretch back, reverse triangle. If you like, place your right hand between your shoulder blades to stretch into your arm. Warrior 2. And turn to high lunge again. Keep your arms extended out wide. Turn towards the front of your mat. Interlace your hands behind your back. Maybe lift your gaze, finding a small back bend. And next we're going into a figure 4. So if it's just a little bit too much with your hands interlaced, you can release them. If you like the challenge, keep your hands behind your back and shift forward and place your left ankle onto your right knee as you sink back. You can hold it here, or you can try to bring your hands slightly up. Now to release, slowly rise up, lift your left knee, bring your hands to your heart, and then place your left foot down. Wiggle out your hands, your legs, and let's do the other side. So ground down through your left foot, lift your left knee up, hold it in, and roll out your ankle. Reverse. And twist to the right. Your right arm reaches back. Turn forward again, hands to heart. And small warrior 3. Float your right leg back. Keep your standing leg bent. And without a sound, step back to high lunge. Your right foot comes down, left foot is in front. Reach your arms high. Deep breath. Your next exhalation, twist to the left, left arm back, right arm forward. And warrior 2, turn to the right. Find your alignment. And peaceful warrior, stretch back. Side angle, left hand or left elbow to your front knee. Again, keep your shoulders stacked. Bend into your front knee. And reverse triangle, stretch back. Side angle, maybe go a little bit deeper this time, whether that's placing your elbow to your knee or maybe your hand to the mat. Slowly rise up, reverse triangle, and option to place your left hand between your shoulders. Warrior 2. High lunge, turn forward, arms extended out wide. Interlace your hands behind your back. Option to find a small back bend. And figure 4, your variation. This time your right ankle comes to your left knee. Take your time, and if you fall out, don't worry about it. Just try to come back. You can always keep a chair next to you or practice close to a wall to hold on to. Slowly release. Lift your right knee up, hands to heart, and ground your right foot. Shake it out. Then inhale, reach your arms high, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step back to plank. Now, feel free to drop your knees or keep them up. And we're going into a little side plank. So I'm going to show you the modification on your knees first. So you bring your right knee down, just like tabletop, then open up towards the left. So your right hand, your right knee is down, your left arm reaches up. If you like, lift your left leg up, just engaging the legs a little bit more. And if you're in full plank, turn towards the left, balancing on your right hand and your feet. You can keep your feet in front of each other or keep them stacked. And then lift your left arm up. If you're feeling super strong, you can also lift your left leg up. Wherever you are, return to center, plank pose. And other side, side plank on your left. Maybe lift your right leg up. Back to center, plank. Then lower all the way down onto your belly. Rest your forehead onto your left hand. Bend your right knee. And with your right hand, draw your right foot towards your glutes to stretch into the front of your right leg. If you want to feel a deeper stretch, you can carefully roll your pelvis towards the mat. And for a shoulder stretch, slowly release your right foot. Bring your left arm out to the left in cactus or extended, and then roll onto your left side. Your knees can be bent and stacked, or you can place your right foot behind your extended left leg. Roll onto your belly again. Rest your forehead onto your right hand and stretch your left foot to your glutes. So you're getting a stretch in your left front thigh. Release and shoulder stretch, right arm out to the right and roll onto your right side. Roll onto your belly again. Place your hands next to your ribs, and with your next inhalation, find Cobra or Upward Facing Dog. Rise up, Downward Dog. Maybe pedal out your legs again. And then bring your knees down, Tabletop. So our next transition can be a bit of a challenge for your knees. So if you have any knee issues, you can transition like we did in the beginning through chair pose and forward fold. Otherwise, feel free to try this toe balance transition. Keep your toes tucked under and walk your hands back so you're in thunderbolt, so you're sitting on your heels. Then lift your knees up, maybe using your hands to help. First, hold this toe balance. And bring your hands to your heart. And then very slowly rise up to standing. Keeping your heels lifted. Take your time. Once you're up, ground your heels. Shake out your legs, release your arms. Now we're doing a little tree pose. You can stay where you are. I'm just going to turn so you see me. Reach down through your right foot. Lift your left heel up and turn your left knee out to the left side. So your left heel is on the inside of your right leg. Then draw your left foot up, below your knee or above. Finding your variation of tree pose. And if you'd like to spice it up a bit, place your left hand to your left leg and reach your right arm over to the left, finding a side bend. To release, bring your left knee forward. Then extend your left leg long. Hold it there. And ground your left foot down. Wonderful. Shake out your legs. Let's take the other side. Lift your right heel up. And find your expression of tree pose. Take your time. Remember, use a wall or a chair for support. Maybe finding the side bend. And if you're up for an extra challenge, you can always see if you can close your eyes. Lift your right knee forward again, hands to heart. Extend your right leg out to the front. And then ground your right foot down. Shake out your legs. We're going to transition through the toe balance again. So remember, take it through forward fold, any variation that feels better for you. Other way, come high onto your toes, lift your heels up, hands at your heart, really hug your inner thighs together to keep your balance. And then very, very slowly lower down. Until you're in your toe balance. And carefully drop your knees down, keep your toes tucked under. Rest your hands to your legs. Should feel a nice stretch in your toes and your feet here. And slowly release your toes. Return to Thunderbolt. Bring your right hand to your right knee. Lift your right knee up. Again, stretching into our feet here. Switch sides. Release and make your way onto your back for Apanasana. So hug your knees into your chest, but this time place your hands underneath your knees, just to have a little bit pressure, a little less pressure on your knees. Maybe rock around a bit, draw some circles. Just see what feels good for you right now. And for reclined pigeon, ground your right foot and place your left ankle to your right knee. You can stay here or draw your right leg into your chest. Remember to breathe and allow your body to relax. Keep your left ankle on your right knee and ground your right foot down. Extend your arms out wide, palms down, and then drop your knees towards the right foot twist. So your left foot comes onto the mat, left knee pointing up, your right leg is resting on its side. Return to center, ground your left foot, and reclined pigeon. Place your right ankle onto your left knee and find your preferred variation. Ground your left foot and twist to the left. Extend your arms, allow your legs to sink to the left. Return to center and release into your Savasana. Rest your arms next to your sides, palms up. Allow your feet or legs open. Bring your awareness to your breath, taking long, deep inhalations and exhalations. Let go of any emotional expression on your face. Relax your jaw. And with every exhalation, feel how you sink a little bit deeper into the mat, into your Savasana. Very gently begin to move your fingers, your toes. Any movement you wish. Maybe finding length with a full body stretch. And then slowly return to a comfortable seated position. Take a deep inhalation, reach your arms high. And exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. Thanking yourself for taking time for your practice, for stepping onto your mat today. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.